Hello friends, my name's the Real Emile and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 1. Today we're continuing on with our Let's Play. This is episode 6 and in today's episode we are going to be doing the 4-wheel drive challenge. Now I've already bought the car that I'm going to be using for the 4-wheel drive challenge. It is this 91 Nissan Pulsar GTI-R, 282 horsepower, 1,159 kilograms in it. I'm going to do some quick work on this. No, it could have been Route 11. To be fair, actually, I think I prefer Route 11 to Grand Valley at the moment. Anyways, I mean, actually, I'm just going to do weight reduction, I think. So, basically, I tried the 4-wheel drive challenge before, and in the first race, I won. In the second race, I only got 5th, and in the final race, I basically needed just to get ahead of an Evo and a Celica to win, but the problem is I ended up cocking up a little bit, and the Evo and the Celica slipped straight past. So yeah, we're having to redo it again because I wouldn't have won the championship. As you can imagine, maybe a little bit angry because I don't particularly like sitting through championships just to lose them. Anyways, the first track we're going to go to is a Trial Mountain Reverse, and our opponents for today are a Lancia Evo 3, an Impreza wagon, a Celica GT4, another Pulsar GTI, and a Legacy GTB. I assume that's a wagon of some description. So, I mean, I could have used my Impreza that I used in the last episode for this, however, I decided against it. Oh yeah, it is a Legacy wagon. I decided against using the Impreza because I basically saw the Nissan Pulsar and I was like, yes, I've got to use this car because I love this car. It is absolutely fantastic. I love the way it looks, and it's one of my favourite hot hatches from the 90s. In case you're wondering, upgrade-wise, it has Stage 1 turbo, racing muffler, it has, as you saw, Stage 2 weight reduction, it has Sport Soft tyres on it because Sport Softs kind of win the game on this one. The Evo and the Celica have returned from the last race. Admittedly, they weren't my worst opponents, they were two SVXs that kept wanting to bully me off the track. They were my sort of biggest issues in the last race. Anyways, the Impreza wagon is winning, and usually I'd be cheering on the Impreza wagon, but I really need to win the 4-wheel drive challenge, because after we win the 4-wheel drive challenge, we move on to some more of the interesting events. We sort of throw off the stipulations of using certain drive vehicles. Instead, we're going to be moving on to using various, like, it'll depend on the car's region, or the Super Tune challenge, or the Max Speed challenge, and for that we are going to be, well, I think I know what car I'm going to be using for the Tuned Car Cup and the Max Speed Cup. I'll probably use the same car twice. I know that's pretty much sacrilege in these LPs, just because I'm like, no, I want to use a different vehicle each episode, hence why I'm not using the Impreza. But, I mean, the car I want, I'm going to have to buy brand new. And if I'm buying a brand new 40,000 credit car, you better bet your damn sweet arse I'm going to use that car more than twice. My god, okay. That is some flying acrobatic skills. So anyway, Q, how far did you actually get through Gran Turismo 1? I'm just kind of curious. I mean, I know obviously you did the LP with Fonda, but, I mean, how far did you personally actually play through this game? Like, did you have it as a kid, or did you get into it late like I did? Because, like I said, the reason I did GT2 first before GT1, in case anyone is still wondering, is because I just know GT2 more. I mean, in hindsight, it would have made more sense to do Gran Turismo 1, because first game, do it in order and all the rest of that bollocks, but I essentially just wanted to mix things up a bit, and I sort of know GT2 inside and out. I really know that game very, very well. I don't know GT1 very well, which also makes this Let's Play kind of interesting, because for the most part, when I choose to Let's Play, you never played it? Really? Huh. So which Gran Turismo games have you actually played? Because I assume if you know about Route 11, you've obviously played GT3. There is the Impreza trying to bully me out the way. The Impreza wagon is surprisingly quick in this race. Here we go through here. No, don't do it, Impreza. Don't do it, Impreza. The Impreza's gonna do it. No, the Pulsar's gonna do it as well. Bollocks. Hello, Pro Racing. How you doing, buddy? I can't believe I got third on that. Well, I dropped through the field pretty quickly. The Pulsar literally just robbed me at the line, which is amazing. Anyways, yeah, I can still come back and win this. I just need to do good in the next 2 races, which, admittedly, I've just lost the chance to win around my best track, which is not particularly good. Anyways, we get 1,500 credits. Let's move on to the next session. 2, 3, 5, and 6. You've never played Gran Turismo 4. Get out. Close race that was. It was a very close race. Unfortunately, I didn't win it. And now we go to one of my least favourite tracks in the game. We go to Grand Valley Speedway. And as much as I like Grand Valley East, this is Grand Valley Speedway Full, which is a bit of an issue when you've got a car which has a lot of handling, even though obviously I'm not doing the car much justice when it comes to the corners. However, it doesn't particularly have much in the way of a straight line. To be fair, if I fail this again stream, I've never played any Gran Turismos other than 2 and I think 4 once. Huh. So, a lot of people haven't played Gran Turismo 1 then. That's kind of interesting, considering Gran Turismo 1 seems to be... Oh, they're doing the braking thing through there again. I don't know why all the AI seem to brake through there, but they do. Admittedly, I'm not complaining, because I kind of need to beat the Pulsar and the Impreza wagon. I could do, to be honest with you, with the Impreza wagon sort of losing second place. As bad as that sounds, don't really want to jinx the guy or anything, but if this Evo was to, I don't know, maybe make a bit of a dive on the Impreza and win on the last little straight, then I would be more than happy. Apparently 6 was really good. 6 was... the way many people describe Gran Turismo 6 is what Gran Turismo 5 really should have been, and I kind of get behind that sort of feeling. Admittedly though, 6 is short. Admittedly, nowhere near as short as this game is. Because in case you're wondering, this game is going to be... I think I worked it out. This is like... Actually, I haven't worked it out. I sort of used everyone else's LP to gauge it. I think this is going to be like a 17-part LP because there's really not that many events in this game. Yeah, 6 is okay though. I mean... I don't know. I just kind of preferred the old Gran Turismo. New Gran Turismo just feels a little bit soulless to me. Yeah, to be perfectly honest with you, and like, it doesn't really know what it wants to do. I think that's sort of what... I think with Gran Turismo Sport, they are really sort of nailing down what they want the series to become, which is... 6 is alright, only downside is the shortness of the single player. I would say shortness of the single player, as well as... I don't know, again... It just hasn't got the pizzazz that Forza has these days, which is a bit of a shame. Also, that Pulsar has more power, yet we're apparently quicker in a straight line. Oh wait, you played 5 at Friends a few years back? Well then. In case you're wondering, 5 is kinda, sorta like 6, I guess. Other than that, game is solid. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's a great racing game, it's just, if I had a PS4, I'd probably play it. I mean... Gran Turismo Sport, at least to me, doesn't look particularly exciting. I prefer this whole build your own car up and then go racing with it. Thanks, Legacy. You're a tosspot. I prefer the whole sort of... Oh, where's the Impreza? Oh, the Impreza's in last. That actually works out quite well for me, although admittedly this Pulsar could also do with going back to like 3rd, maybe. Hopefully the Legacy makes a dive on him like he did to me. There we go, through there. That was a relatively solid line. Come through here. There we go. Sort of touch arse ends with the Legacy wagon there. There we go, through here. Right, I've got to get the run on these corners. I've got to make sure I actually get these corners good this time. But to me, Assetto Corsa is Overlord. I heard a guy who was saying Assetto Corsa is going to be the death of Forza, so that made me giggle. From what I've heard, Assetto Corsa is... It's okay. Like, it's better than Project Cars. Then again, I guess, like, a Age Shower is better than Project Cars. Oh, this Pulsar's going to win this race, isn't it? Unless, hopefully, I can get the straight line speed, because my Pulsar is quicker. If I can not do that, that would be great. What do we reckon? Oh, God. Actually, Impreza wagon, you stay back there as well, because I know you're really quick. There we go. Okay, I'll finish second on that. Probably the most realistic, they accept cars fishtail more than they should. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of realistic racing games, like properly huge realistic racing games. If the Pulsar finishes third in the next race, I think I could claw that back. Do you know what I'm really tempted to do, actually? And this sounds really dickish, but I'm kind of tempted to throw the Pulsar into a wall in the next race, and we'll see how well we do. Admittedly, to be fair, Q, you live in the United States of whatever. Do you remember that song? That was great. How long is it until Rhino streams? Just so I know, because I kind of want to wrap this up before he starts streaming, because obviously if you get stream clash, then people have to sort of decide, and so on. Because he says 5 PM, I don't know what that is in my time zone, because America has a million other time zones, which is fantastic. It's not going to be the death of Forza. I think it's better for driving, but Forza rules when it comes to customization and single player. Forza rules when it comes to car list and sort of what you can do with the game. It's really... It's a lot more... What's the word? Flexible than most other games, I feel. Especially in the racing genre. Because, I mean, anyone can really make a racing game. Unless, of course, it's Ghost. You got about an hour. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. We'll probably stream, provided I can actually win this race. I wish this Pulsar would go away, because the Pulsar's scaring me. I'm not gonna lie, the Pulsar really is scaring me. As long as he finishes in third, as I slam him into a wall. As long as he finishes less than third, and I finish in first place, I will win this. As I say that, I fishtail horribly into that corner. If I didn't lose that trial mountain race, we could be looking pretty damn sweet, but as it stands, it had to be the Pulsar as well. If it wasn't, like, I don't know, if that Pulsar hadn't have got me on that straight, I really think we could be within a fighting chance. As it stands at the moment, I honestly don't think we're going to be able to get this. That being said, the Pulsar is in... The Pulsar's where I want him to be, it's just I'm not really where I need to be. Although, to be fair, actually, because I have the straight line speed on the Pulsar, I'm going to get him on this straight, hopefully. I agree, I said it was fun. It's very difficult, but very rewarding if you get to pull off a good drift. I'm not a huge fan of the drift do. I'm not very good at drift doing. Right, this is the thing, I'm not very good at drifting in Forza. Don't get me wrong, I'm okay at horizon drifting, because horizon drifting is kind of easy. But as far as like actually drifting, I am pretty horrible at it, so... Or I can't be bothered to grammar, well then. That's fine. As long as it somewhat looks like it makes sense. As long as you write better than like 95% of the people on Facebook, you're perfectly fine. Also, actually, to be fair, Q might grammar Nazi you, not gonna lie, because Q is that guy, so just watch out. Oh, no. Oh, wait, the Pulsar's rolling himself, apparently. Oh, I need to be for... Why is everything got me on these two... I don't understand how they can get such a good run out of those corners, because it's not like... I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Call that cheating if you want, don't really care. Also, where's the Pulsar? Where is the Pulsar? The Pulsar's in fourth. We might just be able to pull this one off, provided I don't smash into the pit wall. That wouldn't be particularly wise of me. How are we gonna do? We finished in first, okay. Where did the Pulsar finish though? That is the real big question here. This was a pretty terrible episode, not gonna lie, but nevertheless, I think we might have just done it. We have just done it, yes, we beat by 1 point. Drift do. Forza on a controller is really difficult when it comes to drifting, unless you put the steering on normal. Yeah, that's my issue, because BRB video to watch. Okay, no problem, Q. Anyways, we get 5,000 credits for winning that race, and we continue because, even though we probably don't deserve it after that driving, we do get 10 grand championship bonus to bring us up to 27,900. We are the series championship and series champion, and we have a new machine. Let's go and check out what the new machine might be. I'm expecting something 4-wheel drive. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Intro, app 6. Free takes the intro because I suck at intros. Right, no, don't want to save it just yet because we get a Alcyone. Okay. I don't really know what to say to that. I do like the Alcyone, but ultimately I'm not really going to have much use for it. But nevertheless, I guess that is a cool card to have. I'll see how much it's worth in a second off camera while I decide what we're going to do next. Oh, it's pronounced Doriftu. I'm trying not to be that guy though. No, it's fine. I can't pronounce anything. I'm also at day 187. Anyways, saved the game correctly. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode of the Gran Turismo 1 Let's Play. In the next episode, I don't know what we're going to do because once again, chat's going to decide for me because they probably know better than I do. So yeah. Anyways, friends, thank you all very much for watching. My name's been the Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.